Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tristan here. And today I'm going to be ranking all the Call of Duty zombie maps from every zombie game, ranking them right now. Because I feel like people would like to hear my opinion on COD Zombies because you guys love my Total Drama tier list. And we're going to have a Pokemon tier list coming out soon. That was supposed to be my original one to upload, but my friend told me he wanted to see my Total Drama tier list, so I did that first. Not now, his PC's about to restart soon, but whatever. So, here we go. I have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, and haven't played enough to rank. With haven't played enough to rank, I think 10 hours or more is enough to be able to experience a map, get into a feel of it, and understand it. So if I don't have over 10 hours on a map, I'm not going to rank it. So, right now I'm going to start off by ranking the things I don't have 10 hours on, so I can't rank. Raven the Red Road, Zombies in Spaceland, I only have a couple hours on. Raven the Woodwood I've never played. Outbreak, never played. Infection I've never played. Carrier I've never played. The Sun I've never played. Ancient Evil I've never played. Dead of the Night I've never played. Classified I've played a little bit, but I'm just gonna say if I had to rank it with how I've played it, it's E tier because I hate it. By the way, no Zombies map is F tier. Every Zombies map is good in its own way. No Zombies map is F tier. Just want to say that now. Attack of the Ready Get Active Thing I've never played. The Tortured Path I've never played. Love that I have played for over 10 hours, so I was thinking about it. I probably played close to 10 hours, probably a little bit more, but not that much. Zetsubo no Shima, I've played it, but not over 10 hours, so I don't want to rank Zetsubo, just because, like, with Zetsubo, I haven't played it a lot, but I played it enough, if that makes sense, but I still don't want to rank it, because I don't feel like my rank would be fair. Honestly, probably same thing with Blood of the Dead. It's E tier, though, because I've played it for a couple hours, but I still think it's E tier, it's not that good. Voyage of Despair, I played enough. Garage Covey. DE, I don't even know what DE is. What is DE? DE, one sec, DE Zombies map. Is that the Horizon? Wait, what? Was that the Horizon? Horizon on here? Oh, okay, that's the Horizon. I can rank the Horizon. I've never heard it called DE though. Yeah, there is. I'm trying to see if there's no Horizon. Okay, people call it DE, I guess. So yeah, I played Horizon enough to rank it. Buried. The Frozen Dawn, I don't never played. The Shadowed Throne, I've never played. What the hell is the Shadowed Throne? Darkest Shore, I've never played. There, I think I've played like one of these boss battles from World War II, but I'm not gonna rank it. Shogun Shuffle, I've never played. Beast from Beyond, I've never played. Basically, I've only played almost every World at War map to BO3. So, alright, so getting into it. Revelations, I've played for close to 10 hours. I think it's probably C tier, just because Revelations is like, people can say it's super easy. I don't think it's that easy. I don't really like it that much, to be honest. Like, it's not completely bad, I just don't like it. In my opinion, I don't think it's like that good. 9 is like probably either B tier or C tier. I'm gonna leave it in B for now because it's actually kind of fun. I think it's the only good map from BO4, so yeah, it's actually pretty fun. Most people don't give it a chance because it's from BO4, but it's actually decent. Voyage of Despair is E tier because I love the Titanic. If you've watched my my first ever YouTube video, you know I love Titanic. And so, Voyage of Despair is a complete letdown. Rod Crovey, A tier. Maybe even S. I fucking love Rod Crovey. The funny thing is, I've seen the Easter egg done, but I've never been able to do it. Because me and Grant always try it, but we always somehow lose. Like, either if we're really close, or like, midway through, we always just somehow lose. So I've seen it, but I haven't done it. So, Shadows of Evil, I say it's B tier. I don't know. I think 9. Don't hate me for this. I think 9's better than Shadows of Evil. Here's the thing. I have never seen. Well, I know what happens with the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. Like Rick Toffin, takes what's it called. So I've seen it, like the ending, but that's it. That's all I remember is Rick Toffin takes something. And so I've never fully done it. So without doing the Easter egg, I don't think you can really truly. Okay, Steam just opened up. I don't think you can really truly experience the map without doing an Easter egg. But I'm just ranking it like, in my opinion. This is my opinion, so I don't really care. But yeah, Shadows of Evil, I just don't like it as much as 9. I know people are probably gonna hate me for that. So I'm trying to do the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. Mr. Endo, I know you're watching this. Help me do Shadows of Evil so I can re-rank it for what it truly deserves. Because he loves Shadows of Evil. He thinks it's the best Call of Duty Zombies map ever, which I'm like, wow, okay. So help me do the Easter egg so I can truly rank it for what it is. Mob of the Dead is A tier. I like it more than Garage Crovey. I remember playing Mob of the Dead, having no idea what to do. It's still fun, even though you can't pack a punch without it, which kind of sucks, but it's still fun. Nuketown D tier. I do not like Nuketown. I hate Nuketown, honestly. I like it more than Voyage of Despair because Voyage of Despair is just complete, total, utter letdown, but I just don't like Nuketown. Like, here's Voyage of Despair. I don't even know if you can see it. It's really low. And then Nuketown's a little bit higher. Not a lot, but a little bit higher. Because I hate the random perk spawns. And the whole map is just like bare bones. Here's perks. Here's guns. No barriers. Learn how to play. And I just don't like it. It's like not fun to me. So, next we have Origins. Once I done the Origins Easter egg a long time ago, probably a couple years ago, I still think it's probably behind Garage Crovey, in my opinion. Because I love Origins, but I love Garage Crovey even more. And Mob of the Dead. Plus, I like the whole cycle with Mob of the Dead, so. And Garage Crovey is just so fun, so I rank it higher than Origins. People love Origins. I think it's overrated, but don't hate me for that one either. It's my opinion, guys. Barry is S tier. Just because you can get, like, anyone. 2 or 3 people that barely know how to play zombies in general. And if you know what you're doing, as long as one person, maybe 2, but I think maybe one person, but at least 2 people. If you have at least 2 people, maybe one person if they're really good, but 2 people who know how to play zombies, know how to build everything, know what they're doing in Buried, and then you can survive to like the 50s easily. As long as you have 1 or 2 people who know what they're doing, and you could carry people who are complete garbage, just because how easy Buried is, and I think it's really fun, especially for new players. And I remember the hype around it in 2000, like, what was it? It wasn't 12. It was like 15, right? When did Buried come out? Let me check. When did Buried come out? Oh no, Buried come out BO2. Yeah, there was a song. 2013. So yeah, I remember being 8, and this map just came out, and I think it was insane. I loved Buried, and just being 8 years old around the time when BO2 was super popular. It was such an amazing time, like playing on my PS3 with my cousin. That was so fun. So I just will never forget the hype around Buried and how much I loved it. And Die Rise too. I love Die Rise. I remember buying, because my cousins were coming over. I remember buying the season pass for BO2 and playing Die Rise. Even though people say it's a bad map, I'd honestly rather play Die Rise than Origins. I'd rather play Die Rise than Origins. I don't even know why, but I just love Die Rise. Like, Die Rise, people hate on it a lot. I understand why they hate on it, but I love Die Rise so much. But people hate it. I can see exactly why you would hate it, because Die Rise is one of those maps where it's like, eh. But I just love Die Rise so much. So it's A tier, in my opinion, with friends. This is with friends, by the way. With friends. By yourself, these maps are a lot different. With friends, just Voyage of Despair with friends is not even fun. And then Buried with friends is just so much fun. Die Rise is really fun with friends. Transit, People say Transit is the worst map of all time, and I don't understand why. Transit is one of those maps where it's amazing. I love Transit so much, and because just playing like BO2, I think it's the best Call of Duty game. Just playing BO2 and growing up with that. BO2 is so amazing, man. I love BO2. I'm so glad I grew up during like I was a little kid during the PS3 era with BO2. BO3 I play a lot, but the hype around BO2 was probably the most fun thing ever. I remember playing just fucking grief with random people. 8-player lobbies. Like, I would go into lobbies, leave them, and go back in. And this is when Black Ops 2 was, like, at its peak. And I'd get, like, invite everyone I joined with, and then get a full match. Like, 8 people in my fucking lobby playing grief. It's awesome. I used to love it. So, yeah, sorry. Went on a little rant, little thing there, but I love BO2. So, Transit, I'd rather play than Origins. I'd probably even rather play than Die Rise. I know it's crazy to say, but I just love Transit and Die Rise so much. They're so great. Moon's probably high C, maybe B, depending on how I feel at the end of this tier list. I like Moon a lot, and I remember it being like the final DLC. I remember playing Moon, seeing it, like, oh my god, I love Moon. I want to play Moon so bad. Then I play Moon, and I'm like, it's okay. It's cool, But, Moon is the Easter egg, the only Easter egg that I tell people I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys because I like you guys so much. Moon is the only Easter egg that I know by heart. Like, I know every single step of the Moon Easter egg by heart. If someone were to put a gun to my head, give me a controller, and say, do the Moon Easter egg, I could do it. As long as I got really lucky with the fuck, now I look like an idiot. With the excavators. If I got lucky with them, I could do it easily. By heart. Because I've watched it so many times. I love the Moon Easter egg. I only do the Moon Easter egg when I'm playing as Rick Toffin, because I love Rick Toffin's voice lines in the Moon Easter egg. Like, one of my favorites is he's like, and this is what I'm pretty sure he said, he's like, yes, finally, I can do my thing. He's like, oh, look, we're on the moon. Because he didn't want them to know, like, he was like, had a little plan with Samantha. So, I think it's funny. And the events of Moon literally just, sparked up BO2. And it, just continued, it continued on the beautiful Easter egg thing. So, I think Moon's a really fun map. I'll put it in C tier for now, just because, and other than the Easter egg, it's the only redeeming factor. Moon is really not that good without the Easter egg. But with the Easter egg, it's so fun. I camp, with Meal Kick, that place with Meal Kick. That's where I camp. Train, and it's really fun. So if you have friends with Moon, it's fun. But if they know how to do the Easter egg, then it's super fun. It's super fun. It's like S tier if they know how to do the Easter egg. But I'm just saying, if you're playing with friends, casual match, this is how it's gonna go usually. This is my tier list. Shangri-La, D. I do not like Shangri-La. With friends, you can be like, yo, let's do this for Pack-a-Punch. But if they're dumb, then they're dumb, and you won't be able to get Pack-a-Punch. I think Shangri-La is really fun. But it's not one of those maps I'd really like to play. I think it's fun when you go back to it every once in a while, and that's it. That's really it. But it's not that bad of a map. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not a really bad map. Because I'll never rank a zombies map at F tier. No zombies map deserves that. So next we have Kino der Toten. A tier. I'm gonna use Origins down to B tier. Don't hate me, please. This is my tier list, alright? Please, this is my tier list. I'd probably rather play Kino more than Die Rise, but not more than Transit, because I remember, just imagine this. I'm almost 5. I think I was either 5 or almost 5. I'm pretty sure it was before my 5th birthday. When did Call of Duty Black Ops come? No, I was 5 because it was November 9th. So I was 5, a little bit older than 5. I remember on launch day. I don't remember what day it was because but I remember on launch day, which was November 9th because I just checked. But on launch day, November 10th. Fuck, I'm so stupid. On launch day, me, my dad, and my mom played zombies on launch day on PS3. I remember that. That was like one of my first memories. It's just they were like the zombies are coming down to eat your mom. Because I would camp like upstairs, not camp, but I'd get the barrier upstairs because my mom was playing and she would get downstairs. I would get upstairs, and I was like, I gotta protect my mom. I can do this. I'm gonna kill all the zombies. I gotta protect my mom. And I would never get that high of rounds, but I just remember Kino der Toten was such a good map. Everyone has a good memory with Kino der Toten, even though it is kind of overrated because people think it's the best zombies map when it's not. But I still really like Kino der Toten. Next we have 5. Fuck. What did I rank 5? I think 5. Probably here. And I'm probably gonna move some stuff around, so stay with me right now. I was thinking about Mob of the Dead and Garad Krovi. And Garad Krovi might be probably B tier. Mob of the Dead is probably right here. And then 5 is maybe S tier, just because I love 5 so much. Here, how about this? This probably looks like the dumbest tier list ever to someone who didn't watch the video. Even when you're watching the video, like, what the fuck? But yeah, I honestly, I love all these maps. Every map above C tier, I genuinely love. I think it's amazing. Revelations, I'm iffy about, but Moon and above, I love every single one of these maps. Classics. So yeah, just hear me out. It's just because Kino der Toten, 5, I think Buried is better than 5 for high round attempts and being able to be so easy. But in my opinion, my favorite zombies map is 5. Just freaking the time setting, the characters, their one appearance was phenomenal. 5 was such an amazing map, and I'm so glad I always played it. I love 5 so much. And now I know I said I hadn't played enough to rank it, but I've played Classified, and it was a complete letdown. When I heard that there was a 5 remake, because I fell off of Black Ops for a couple of years, when I heard there was a 5 remake, I was so happy. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta play it. So I went to a friend's house and played it, and he let me play by myself because he was like, I think he had to help his dad with something. So I got to play for 20 minutes by myself. So I've only played for 20, maybe upwards to 40 minutes at most of Classified by myself with no friends. And it was not that fun. It was a pretty big disappointment. But most people like Classified more than 5. I don't know why. I honestly, I can see why, but I don't know. I guess I just don't have the experiences I have with 5. But I have so many experiences with 5 that I love it so much. And it is my favorite zombies map. It's completely hard. Just the big difference between Buried is that it's one of the easiest zombie map ever, and 5 is one of the hardest. Without Easter egg, just for casual players, because it's just so hard. And if 5 was easier, it'd probably be on a super high tier list, maybe S tier, even A tier to most people, because I think most people rate 5 as B tier, maybe C. But if it was easier and it appealed to casual people more, or had a cool Easter egg, it'd definitely be S tier, just because it's so awesome. Ascension, probably, I'm trying to think right now, probably right behind, I probably rate it A tier, because I remember going over to my cousin Liam's house. Liam, if you're watching this, what's up? I remember going to his house, and I have a lot of memories of Call of Duty. I remember going to his house, and we were playing Ascension on his Xbox 360, and the ice cream truck came, and we were gonna get ice cream, but then my dad didn't give me any money. That's what I remember. But I remember Ascension, and it's a really easy map. You literally have to camp up on, what's it called? You're literally set. It's really easy and fun. And I like the monkeys that come from the spaceship things, whatever. I like them. They're annoying, but I like them as a boss because you can get a free perk, and literally the only perks I get on Ascension are like Jug, Quick Revive if I'm playing by myself, and Jug. And they're really easy to protect. Maybe PhD, but probably not. And they're really easy to protect, so I get a free perk. So, yeah, I like Ascension. Call of the Dead? Ooh, I am not a big Call of the Dead guy. A lot of people love Call of the Dead. I am not a big Call of the Dead guy. I think Call of the Dead is probably probably here because it's fun, but I never really I like it, but it's not like one of those maps where I'm like, oh my god, Call of Duty is so fun. Like, all these maps, A tier and above, I genuinely love them so much. But Call of Duty, it's just like, I like it. I don't love it, I like it. So that's why it's not like insanely good, but it's still like it. Noct is probably C tier because it just it's the original map, so you have to give it some credit. But I'd honestly rather play probably Shang than Noct. Not Voyage of Despair. I definitely rather play Noct than Voyage of Despair, but it's just you grab the mystery box, you camp in the corner, and that's it. And get most of these maps you can play repetitively and have fun, but Noct you play like once or twice and then you're bored. So Noct is not one of those maps that's super fun to play, but I'd rather play than Voyage of Despair, don't get me wrong. Just Noct is not that fun. It's not a bad map by any means, it's just not fun. Verrucht. Verrucht is probably C, maybe C. I'm trying to think about Verrucht. Yeah, probably either here or there. I'll probably put it probably here because I love the moon Easter egg. So yeah, probably here because Verrucht is super fun. Although sometimes it can be annoying, I still think it's fun. But I still love the moon Easter egg. I think the moon might even I might even out the tier list at the end, do like some random ass shit, but I'll try to explain myself to the best of my ability. Shino Numa is probably here, right next to Verrucht, because I like Verrucht, and I like Shino Numa, but I don't think it's as fun as Verrucht. I think they're a little bit above average maps because anything above Revelations, I think, is above average map. Revelations, I think, is just like it's that, and then anything under, I don't like. It's not that fun. Derice, also the giant in the same map. I'm probably gonna put it here because I really like playing Derice and the giant, and since they're both maps, they're gonna get higher points to 2 maps than 1, and they're both fun maps. Camping on Catwalk is really fun, and playing with friends is really fun. Horizon, definitely also A tier, probably here. So to even off the tier list, I'm probably gonna put Moon. Oh, fuck. I probably put Moon here. Shadows of Evil here. 9 says, oof, do I bring 9 up or down? Do I bring Rod Kobe up or down? Yeah, so, I know people are probably going to be really mad at me for this. I think this is a good tier list. I think that this is my tier list. It looks good to me. Maybe switch this here. I mean, I just maybe Revelation goes here, and then I think this looks good. I think this looks good. I think anything above C tier and above is a genuinely good map. It's above average. Everything above C tier I like, and then D tier and below I don't like it. D tier I dislike it, and then E tier I fucking hate it. I hate Bewitched Despair. It's terrible. And now this is my definitive tier list. This is the tier list I can confidently say I agree with. This is a tier list that I'm 100% on board with. This is a tier list I'm 100% confident with, no matter what. This is what I will stand by. This is a good tier list. This is my tier list. This is the true tier list for Tristan Rocks. Now I'm going to try and import every zombie map. Because I've seen videos, I've even played, I'm pretty sure, every zombies map except the Advanced Warfare DLC and Infinite Warfare DLC. I've played to an extent. Under 10 hours. This is not my confident tier list. And Ghosts. The Ghost DLC I haven't played. But anything else I can maybe try to rank. But this is my confident tier list. But now I'm going to try to import the maps that I have played. So Blood of the Dead is probably here. Beast from Beyond. I can't rank these. I literally can't. I'll try to rank this one. Oh no, I probably can't rank that. Classified, I'll rank it. There. River Weber can't. Zetsubo I can try, but that's really it. Zetsubo I can try, yeah. And maybe I'm not gonna pronounce it, but I can try to rank this one because I remember it. Probably there. And then Zetsubo. Probably here. Here. This is hard because I haven't played it. So I've played it, but I haven't played it a lot. I think the spiders are cool. That's probably like the coolest thing, but probably here. And just for the sake of evening it out, Badoom, boom, boom, boom. Boom. And then I wonder if there's one more I can rank. Okay, so I'm gonna rank the final whatever. Because I think this is the World War II starting map, because I remember I think I actually did the boss battle for that one when I first dropped, which when did Call of Duty World War II? When did Call of Duty World War II come out? I remember playing it because my uncle bought it for me. 2017, yeah, 7th grade. So, yeah, I've played it. I beat the boss battle 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago. So, I can confidently say, not confidently, but say it's the final D tier one. Yeah, that looks good. I think it's good. Yeah, so there's my zombies tier list of maps that I can't rank. Every other map I'm assuming is terrible because I haven't played it. So probably F tier for every other map. So for being real. Oh, Zombies in Space I can probably rank too. Yeah. I can put that there. There we go. So here's my Call of Duty Zombies tier list. I'm not confident in this one. The other one I said I was confident in, I 100% stand by that one. This one's an iffy. But I still think it looks decent. If I had to rank every map, I could try my best. This is what I would rank it right here. The rest I've only seen gameplay of, so I can't really rank it from like just loaded gameplay. I've heard Darkest Shore is probably one of the worst ones. And another one I heard was probably decent. It's probably Attack of the Radioactive Thing. That one was probably kind of decent, I heard too. But that was it. So here's my zombies tier list of every map I've 100% played. Every other map I've either played like once, or I've only seen gameplay of it, so I'm not gonna rank it. So this is my zombies tier list of maps that I have played, and here's what I think of them. Everything above D, I'd be willing to play again. The final whatever, I'd be willing to play it, but I probably wouldn't like it, to be honest. So that's why I rank it D. Maybe it would go up to C. The classified move up to B if I did that. But I still think it's probably deserving D right now. So, and then if I had to do this too, probably Zetsubo and Oshima. Because I hate Zetsubo. Not hate it. I always say stupid things when I make these tier lists. I don't like it. Anything under the house one, I genuinely dislike the map. And anything above it, I love. I like or I love it. And then this one, I like it obviously too. So C tier and B tier, I like the maps. And then A tier and S tier, I love the maps. And S tier, I have so many memories with it, I can't put it into words. It's just how much I love S tier. A tier is just amazing maps that I do remember. And B tier's pretty good maps. C tier is maps that are good. And then D tier is maps that are not the best. So yeah, there's my zombies tier list. Tell me in the comment section what you think. What's your favorite zombies map? If I ranked your favorite zombies map below, forgive me. If you guys want to see me do every zombies map Easter egg ranked, because I've seen gameplay of Easter eggs, I haven't done it. I have done a bunch of Easter eggs, so I'd be able to do most of them. But I'll try to rank every Easter egg. If you guys want to see that video, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, everyone.